sure has changed. It feels, I don't know, liberated? The stifling atmosphere is gone now.
Stifling? I never realized it felt that way to you.
It wasn't just the city. You seemed stifled too.
I did?
I know exactly what you mean.
Jude still seems stiff to me. I'd like to see him get truly liberated.
I could use some liberation myself, if you know what I mean.
What? Come on, guys, seriously?
But Jude is nowhere near as stiff as he was when we first met him.
But he could still ease up a little.
How can he be free when he's still holding back?
Beautifully put.
You two come together on the strangest topics.
They make an amusing pair. I suppose that's just another thing that's changed.
Hi everybody and welcome back, and I'm checking I've not glued down my R2 button.
You okay, Lutz? Don't push yourself.
Don't worry about it, Nova. It is Nova, right? Nova. Something, it starts with a no and ends with an A. Anyway, I'm just making sure my controller still is held together by chewing gum. Well, maybe not chewing gum, really old sellotape. Anyway, what I have done between parts, as you should expect, because it's me, is to get better equipment. Not for me, weirdly enough. I got better armor. Obviously, I had the nightmare health from previously. Got better armor. Got better weaponry for everybody. We just went and did as much as we possibly could because, well, I felt like it. That, and what I did do is, if I can find one of these people to report back to, which, what the? I have gone the wrong way, haven't I? Oh yeah, I have. Somehow I went into the inn. I need to go out of the inn. I'm impressed though, you can actually go in it. But, no, out here. Now, if we go have a word with this guy, I did as many of these contracts as I could, but a lot of them still say like bronze seal, metal, all this extra. Wait, that one was seal. Yeah, I don't have any yakisoba nonsense on that, do I? Anyway, so I did as many of these as I possibly could. The irony is, these white ones, you do them, you hand them in like so, you leave for 2 minutes, you come back, up, they're right back there again. Yeah, they don't stay gone very long. It is rather amusing how it's a losing circle. But it is ideal for you going to level, because you'll get paid to, well, grind. But, anyway, so it's that idea. So, however, what I did do, mate, if you'll let me report it, is I went and I now have Whiskey Ex Machina, which I apparently meant to bring to Marksburg. Delivered a various job report to. Sorry to ask, but could you deliver some Ex Machina whiskey to Marcus in Marksburg, please? Okay. If I could do mine as well. Spadius can wait. They said to come at my earliest convenience anyway, so why not? And then we need to rest at an inn because I don't want to be brutally murdered. Because I'm pretty sure Rado's not going to be happy about the fact that I beat the ever-loving shit out of him.
I could spend all day here.
I really did beat the ever-loving shit out of Rado, though. That asshole had it coming because he's the scum of the earth and deserves everything he gets. And since when do you sell shit I don't have? Buying every item that you are missed one. That you don't, I've not already got. Because I need to stop Nova from phoning me. This is how you do it. You just buy everything. Everything you possibly can. I've just realized I now have yakisoba. So technically I could do that other mission. Anyway. Cheers. Right. Yep, cheers. I'm enjoying the scenery. I'm staring into the distance, a far, far distance away. But no, what I also did was, as you could probably see when I went to pay for the room, is I made a lot of money, which is rather odd. But that's mostly because the enemies that drop the items you need to make better gear, if you make custom gear, which is significantly stronger than current gear, by the way, is are rare drops. So you end up doing like 7 fights to get one item, and you need 6 of that thing. So you know, you get a lot of money. Oh, it happens, mate. Hey there, Marcus. You doing well these days? If doing well means working my butt off into an early grave, then yeah, I'm doing just dandy. Hey now, quit complaining. At least you got a place to lay low and hide out for a while. Yeah, I'd be in jail right now if I didn't. Of course I'm grateful. You've done so much for me. Hey now, don't start with all that. Just keep your head down and work hard, okay? I know. It's tough breaking the cycle, but I want to, man. I want to work hard and get out of this sort of life one day. It'll take some time, but I'm gonna put it all behind me, you'll see. You and me are the same. Yeah, I hear you. We brought something for you, Marcus. It's from Vera at Spadia's core, you know her? What? From Vera? I can't believe she finally replied. Replied? Vera here. Did you give him the stuff? Yep, of course I did. Then please give Marcus the following message for me. No, that's all. Bid out. No! Marcus, you did it! I did. It was love at first sight. I've sent her at least one letter a day ever since. All the same, please go out with me, my princess. Bro, what did I tell you? Yeah, I know. But what can I say? I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a fool in love. I'm a tortured soul longing for that one connection more powerful than any cosmic force. Say that one sense. Head over heels and all that, right? Give me some of that booze, will you? Just a swig or two. My heart is broken in several places. There's a compound fracture. It burns. I need a drink, man. I need a drink. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to give you any booze right now. Come on, just one swig. You can have this cool hat. What the? I didn't even want your hat, Marcus. You gotta keep it together, bud. Well, that explains why Vera sent us to deliver the booze. Is he gonna be alright? Look, you obviously need some comfort. Frankly, I don't think I'm equipped to comfort you properly. So here, have some Ex Machina. Just one swig though. Oh man, you're the best. Bros for life. Job well done. I'm gonna take that as a yes and move on with our lives. But, so. That idiot actually fell for Vera. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Whoops. People actually like Vera. I mean, that sounds really sad the way I put that, but it's true. I mean, she's the receptionist. She never talks to anybody for more than 3 sentences. She's like, he's upstairs. Answer the phone. We've got a new fractured dimension. I'm a robot. That idea. But, okay. Here you go. Thanks. But, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna get these Lightstream spores. I have no friggin' clue. All I know is that apparently you get the school uniform for Jude if I do it. But, I don't know. So I'm just gonna hope that the cats do something useful. And find me some shrooms.
Let's keep it up.
Even in my head, that sounds weird. Wait, it might be from the mic. That's as close or as dumb a guess as I'm gonna go, so kitties go!
I hope you find something good.
Go, kitty, go! There it is, and those kitties are now doling me in for the fact that I've recorded this over the course of a week. So every single day that I'm recording again, there's a different daily bonus for the cats, so somebody's gonna work it out. Or not, I don't think it really affects much, it never really bothers anyone. Why is Bisley down here? Wait a second. Is this what? Oh god, there's more of them! I thought there was only like 5. But you know, what's going on? I've been waiting for you, Luger. Of course you have. What's going on? And why are there 100 of your agents here? Yes?
As I recall, I only asked for Luger and Maxwell.
We don't trust you spurious people.
Oh, why don't you tell me how you really feel, Dr. Mathis? I didn't expect that much spine from one who claims to support both Spyrix and spirits.
The accord twixt the two nations has been ratified. Adversity can be a strong foundation for peace.
How selfless of you to come all this way to give me your report. Both as a CEO and a citizen, I'm overjoyed.
I take it that you're Beasley Bakor. Looking at you, you do appear to be a formidable man.
And you, I would presume, must be the true Maxwell.
My Miller was true too, you know.
You are correct.
Every inch as proud as I'd expect from the Lord of Spirits.
The dimensional abyss has stabilized.
Then I shall transfer you the coordinates of the fractured dimension containing the final waymarker.
Have you uncovered the identity of the last waymarker yet?
No. That said, you should find it easily enough. Focus your search on the divergence catalyst, as in any other case. If Dr. Mathis and his friends are willing to cooperate, you are sure to succeed.
I'll cooperate with Luger, but I do it on my own terms, to fulfill my duty.
Indeed. We cooperate because we want to, not because we are ordered to.
Exercising your own free will, huh? That is humanity's strength. You have some steadfast friends, Luger. The final waymarker is within our grasp. In this grand endeavor, I wish you Godspeed.
You put a lot of trust in Luger.
With good reason. The key of Kresnik is mankind's last hope. Only he can overcome Origin's trial.
No pressure, right?
Sorry for all these calls, but if I don't get your money, I'll get a pink slip.
Did you just reduce how much you want from me? You did, didn't you? But, right, I'm not paying, like, you get 2. And that's enough.
Aww. Sometimes I wonder how you can call me a friend after I put you through all this stuff.
Don't worry about it, it's a job. Sometimes you can't
I
handle.
didn't expect the
Open.
company president to see us off personally.
A difficult man to predict.
Do you have a minute? I'm sorry to bother you, but I wanted you to have this. I know you're no stranger to suffering, shouldering even burdens that aren't yours to bear. Consider this a token of my support. I have great respect for you and your efforts, but please, be careful not to push yourself too hard.
If only you knew just how hard I'm pushing myself. You'd be scared. But anyway, alright, what I was gonna say is, a lot of people have told me the following thing. You know the debt, and you know that poker minigame that I don't particularly like?
Hey, it's Nova.
Right, you're getting 12 purely because I can't be fussed changing it. So there you go, stop.
Sorry to bother you. I'll take your payment. See you later.
Later. You received a bonus for your hard work. You're paying back your debt. An item was waiting for you in the mailbox. Like, God damn it! If she asks for yet more money, I'm gonna be annoyed. But no. What a lot of people have said is basically if I do the poker mini game, it only takes like 4 hours apparently to get as much.
Hey,
Stop.
it's Nova.
Okay, Nova, I'm gonna. Love, stop. Okay, you're getting this, and then that's it. Okay, just stop.
Sorry to bother you. I'll take your payment. See you later.
Stop taking my goddamn money. Yeah, I got another bonus. I got it. Right. I feel like this is a trap for her to give me random. What? Use this as someone and they're bound to like you more. Some liquid loving. And mosquito. So the minimum damage. Right, minimum damage skill if she phones me again. Stop it!
Luger, you know you can't pull a fast one on our bank.
I was so close to getting away with it too. Right, fine. I'm gonna pull a fast one either way.
Such a greedy bank, isn't it? Of course, I'm part of the problem.
Ignoring her. Trying to think of how I'm gonna get away with having all this extra money. But yeah. She lowered the requirement she needs for me to pay her back because we're in the main story. Which is part of the point I'm getting at is apparently if you do the poker minigame, you can pay back the whole 20 grand debt. 20 million debt, sorry. In about 4 or 5 hours. If you do the poker minigame and you know what the hell you're doing. Which obviously I don't. But that was an option. Also apparently for paying back your debt, you unlock new skills, new weapons, and your friendship with people increases. So if I wasn't strapped for time, I would actually do that. Because it makes the game easy mode. But I'm strapped for time, so instead we're just going to rely on good old fashioned items. Might even use this elixir that I've had for God knows how long. And we've got good old fashioned weaponry, because apparently I worked out where I'm getting these frigging sealed stuff from. Is that when you do quests for the quest board, the ones that are required for that chapter, you actually get given the sealed weapons. They're not from defeating the elite monsters. Weirdly. We also got good old allium orb, so we've got some lovely ones. That one's insane. But yeah, so we've got a lot of good stuff. So we're just gonna rely on good old-fashioned brute force and hope that's gonna be enough to get us through this final trial. Here goes nothing.
Charlton, huh? It's been ages.
It takes me back to when we all first met.
Conductor Ilbert?
Yes, I am Rowan Ilbert. I was once the steward for House Cheryl. A pleasure to see you again.
How dare you!
How dare I what?
You take me for an idiot? I don't know who put together that costume of yours, pal, but it's not fooling me.
Costume?
Don't play dumb. Conductor Ilbert died 8 years ago. He was murdered. Have you no shame?
Wait, Rowan was murdered? Yeah, right.
Where have you been? It was a big deal in Riza Maxia. King Gaius threw him a state funeral and everything.
Huh?
Who murdered him?
No one knows. They found the body floating in Lake Xillia in Olympias.
Lake Xillia.
Now, I've had enough of your sick little joke. Buzz off.
Intriguing. A fractured dimension in which I've been murdered.
But if everyone here already knows about Olympias, and Rowan died 8 years ago...
This fractured dimension must be several years ahead of the prime dimension.
Anyway, let's investigate the murder scene.
But isn't Lake Olympias like the other end of the world?
Sorry for all these calls. If I don't get your money, I'll get a pink slip.
Stop phoning me! Right, okay, right, I'm not even gonna give you that much. You're getting 2 grand and I'm gonna buy items or something.
Sometimes I wonder how you can call me a friend after I put you through all this stuff.
Stop it, okay?
They
Just
said
stop.
the murder scene was at Lake Xillia in Olympias, correct?
That is what they said. But visiting the site of my own murder, I can't say I'm looking forward to this.
Right,
I
Rowan.
wonder if the time capsule we buried is here in this world too.
An interesting question. Shall we visit the manor to see for ourselves?
Yes, we shall. But wait, Lady Giselle.
So, you used to be Drisel's steward, Rowan? What kind of stews did you make?
Stewer. Is that even a word?
I wasn't her steward. I was her steward.
Oh, I know that word. It's like a handmaid, right?
Steward...
Steward is another word for butler. I served Lady Driselle, the Lord of Charlton.
A rich, elegant lady. Now that's everyone's dream. A steward wears a pinafore dress and white gloves and prances around it like a leather duster. Yes. Wait, what?
Huh? Rowan wears dresses?
Now, Elle. The human heart is extremely complex. You need to keep an open mind.
Wait, what?
It's quite a relief to hear you say that. At first, Lady Driselle had to force me to wear the dress, but when I saw my reflection, I was stunned by my beauty. On that day, I was truly born anew.
Huh?
Ah, come now, Luger. Don't think too hard on such playful banter.
Never fuck with Rowan. You're never gonna win. I just had to take the opportunity. It was right there. Right, is there any of these I can make that cost like £7 million? Oh, sorry, gal. No. Any of these I can make, period? Some. I need to find a way to spend money. That's right. I'm finally in this weird position where I have so much money, I need to find some way to waste it. Any of these? Nope. Right.
Hey, it's Nova.
Stop it. Okay.
Sorry to bother
Right
you.
now, I'm not done yet. Leave me alone. Okay. Nova, I will phone you later. You can get your money then. Just stop trying to get it now.
Hey, it's Nova.
Up it.
Sorry to bother you.
Stay there. Right. I'm trying to think what the easiest way to get really expensive stuff is, and I'm thinking accessories. So what we got that's worth a lot? Okay, that works. Let's buy these. And that's still 32. Good, lovely. Let's see. Just buy as much expensive shit as you possibly can. There we go. Just gonna hoard up on all of this lovely goodness. Got plenty of them. Ooh, speaking of them, should probably equip them. Putting all of this loveliness on my person just so Nova stops fucking falling. Right. I think we'd be good. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't it a little overkill to spend 100 grand just so she starts spawning? And yes, it is. But it's necessary. Done. Now she can't phone me every 2 minutes.
Keep it up.
Like she kept doing. Right, go ahead.
I hope.
Go, kitty, go. But right, now that we've got now that we've got all these who's with us? Wait, is it just? Okay. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna equip. Where is it? Revival ring. Rise the wearer from KO with a certain probability. It's certain probability, not guaranteed probability. I need something that's like idiot proof. So like this one. Revise the holder from KO once. Okay. Everybody's getting one of these. I deliberately made 4 of these for good reason. Because I knew what's about to happen is gonna be bad. So I made 4 of these. Every time we meet a way marker, it's bad. Okay? It's just how it is. So I came prepared. I brought 4 revival thingies. So that means 4 less life bottles I need to use. See? Planning ahead. Temporarily. Till something worse happens and then they're all dead at once and I'm fucked. But we shall see.
This is where the time capsules are, right?
Correct. Burying them here was Lady Drisell's idea.
Should we dig them up?
Just Elle's ruins in mind. We don't want to see what Drisell buried, of course. She's not here to collect it, right?
No, I want to keep mine buried for a while. I promised Elise and Drissel.
Very well. Then we shall dig up only mine and Luger's.
The following items were buried in the castle. Dread Needle and Spideous Fangs.
These are exactly the same time capsules that we buried.
Interesting.
This dimension's history was identical to the Prime's until some point in the past.
Perhaps my death was the point at which the two split.
The death of a nation's prime minister would certainly leave a mark on history.
Rowan, don't you want to meet this dimension's Drissel?
I'd better not. Nothing good would come of it.
True. If she met the butler she thought was dead, nothing good could come from her. But I got something fangs. Spideous Fang. Okay, now we're talking. Wait, has a chance to revive the user. Ooh, okay. So let me see. So my agility gets a lot worse, my physical defense gets a lot worse, but my attack gets a little better, and my art attack gets significantly better. But I've got the Prometheus Blades, and the Prometheus Blades look cool. But, Spirit's Corporation instilled the hardness of the earth within these. Has a chance to revive the user. Okay. What did you... Dread Needle. Ooh. A rapier blessed in runic arts and spirix. Increases max health. There you go. Right. Works for me. It does raise a good question though. So anyway, we need to go to Marksburg via boat from Sapstrapstehaven. So, which way is Sapstrapstehaven? Back... That's the other side of the road, so that's the way. That's the way basically where we walked in from. Back that way. But, right. So, we've all got reverse dolls, so I get auto-revived if I do something stupid or the enemies on the way there are stupidly strong. We have a new sword, because the one I buried in the past is currently here. And what else was the other thing? And Rowan has a new sword, weirdly enough, because I didn't see him burying one, but okay. And I think that's us, which is quite nice considering I use swords a lot. Even when training, I use swords a lot more than anything else. It's the one I have the most arts for. It's also the one I like most. So, you know. Now, which way's fastest? I could probably go through the Sapstrap Deepwood, but we all know how often I get lost in there. I've at least spent 2 episodes in there. So, I think it's a safe bet just to sprint at full kilt, like we're doing right now, towards our objective, which is all the way down here. But I'm finding my way just fine. Now, I'm wondering, right? If I've got these blades and the reverse doll, which is gonna revive me first? Because it's Luger, or rather it's me, and I'm a suicidal moron. All of our allies have now called me out on it. They've all said that they wished I didn't bear the load alone, or that I need to stop rushing into danger. So they've all called me out on being an idiot. It's lovely that they think that way about me, but they should know me better at this point. Also, I'll be really annoyed if I can buy better armor right here. Don't be better, don't be better, don't be better, don't be better, don't be better. Son of a bitch! Wait. Yep. Fuck. God. Come on! Wait. Yep, fuck. Ah! I went to all that trouble to make it better armor for you to just give me better. And I spent all that money! Shit. You know, better. Okay, technically it's not that much better than what I've got. It's the only excuse I've got. See, similar story. It's not that much better. Mithril cloak looks good, but how much better is it? Right, so that gets lower by 50, that gets better by 50. So it's really just changing stats around. So okay, I'm quite happy with what we've got then. What do you got weapon-wise, mate? Grand Scepter, Rune Staff, Kuroshima, and Fortune Pin. None of them we can use. Southern Cross, nada. Spitfire, nada. Nope. Insect Maw, nope. He's not here, not here, nope. Not here, nope, and nope. Okay, well at least I've got the best weapons, it seems. Armor, it seems I could have been better off spending my money there, but you don't know if you don't try. Welcome, where are you heading today? Marksburg, please. Alright, you ready to go? Yep. We'll be departing momentarily. Bon voyage. Alrighty, now.
Murdered, huh? Just what happened in this world?
Actually, if you want to know more, let's have a word with people and see. Pretty sure that the competition in the food industry is going to get much more intense from here on out. Now that they've got equal quality, it's sure to be a pricing war. What? Back in the day, just saying a given product was from Rize Maxia was enough to make it practically fly off the shelves. But thanks to Spyrite, now Olympian goods are able to hold their own, and sales of Rize Maxian products are down. Seems like the place is thriving. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's a good thing, right? Because, but...
What a cute little glowy dog thing.
Poke eye. Pet it. It's a dog, right? So you pet it, right?
It's a Spyrite.
Who found you? Don't go running off like that.
Excuse me, but is that a Spyrite?
Huh? Yeah, what else would it be?
Does it ever, you know, lose control of itself?
Good heavens, no. I mean, he gets into trouble once in a while, but he's a good little Spyrite.
Where might we learn more about Spyrite technology?
Well, you could try the Spurious Corporation, I guess, but I doubt they'll tell you anything worthwhile. It's not really in their interest to spill any secrets. They have a total monopoly on the Spyrite market.
Spyrite technology is everywhere in this world.
Perhaps the Jude of this dimension could tell us the secret to making Spyrite technology viable.
One more question. Have you ever heard the name Jude Mathis?
Sure, in school. He's the guy who brought Spyrite technology to the masses.
How about that, Jude?
Shame how he died, though. It's been a few years, but I still remember all the news stories about that mass murder. All those bodies bobbing in Lake Xillia. Ugh.
Wait, I'm dead too?
Clearly, we need to get to this Lake Xillia. It's turning out to be quite the crime scene.
Is dying like what happened to Mila?
Who else died? Idealism and reality.
Hey, Jude. What was that weird animal thing? Jude? Hello? What's his deal?
Mila, could you do something? He's not gonna react. Actually, I should probably just... Jude! Mate! You okay?
What? Why are you suddenly doing backflips?
Because you were spacing out.
Sorry about that. I was just thinking about those spyrites.
That's what you wanted to make all along, right? So, good job?
That's true, but I can't help but wonder if their development might be connected to, you know...
Can't you just be happy like a normal person? I don't like seeing you moping around like this. It reminds me of... Mila.
You're absolutely right, Elle. After all, now I know success is possible. I should be happy about that.
Exactly. Kind of like... On second thought, I'll think of a different example.
Hey! Do backflips for your amusement, you know. I hear that the president of Spirius has been single since around the time he was 30. People don't really want to talk about this in public, but he's actually #1 on the list of eligible bachelors by women in their 20s. What a dreamboat! Okay. Does that mean Bakur's like 30 something? What? Wow, these taste just like vegetables from Easy Max here. Delicious! Okay. Funny though, as long as we've got Spyrite, we can give nutrients to the soil in no time flat. Now crops grown in Olympios won't suffer for quality compared to those in Easy Maxia. Huh. I guess everything really is on the up and up around here. I know I should be happy about that. Something just seems a bit wrong in this world. We were using Spyrix all the time until just a little while ago, but now it's like the stuff has practically disappeared. Okay. Right. Always buy items. Always buy items. Items are your friends. They are what keeps me alive. And, right, we're all good. What I can do as well is always eat food. Food also keeps you alive. What do we want? What do we want? We want physical attack? Ooh, yakisoba. Yeah, why not? Nice to have some noodles every now and again. Drill it. Yep. Due to contribute greatly to the field of spider research, passed away before seeing this world where spider is widely used. He would have been so happy to see this city. Right. When I doze off, Spyrite wakes me up. Ain't that cute? I mean, I wish there were a better way to get it done than with the spitter darts that douse me with water, but I'll take what I can get. If it works, right? Whoa, it's alive and we're doing well. Weird.
Look at all the Spyrites.
Nature seems to be bouncing back.
Jude.
You two really get each other, huh? Millie seems happy about your success too. Nah, come on. You two really get each other, you know that? Peas in a pod.
Yeah.
This is simply the way Jude is. Please try and understand.
Wait, you found something strange in Lake Xillia?
While I was fishing, I reeled it in by accident.
Wait a minute. I know that thing. This is the stuffed animal the governor of Sherrilton asked us to look for.
Right. Apparently it was that poor little girl's most prized possession.
Why did it show up now? She's been dead for years.
They never did find the killer, you know. Damn thing's probably cursed.
Tipo?
Which means the murdered girl was none other than...
Elise.
What in the world happened at that lake?
Let's make haste for Lake Xillia. The culprit must be long gone, but perhaps we can obtain some more information about the deed.
Lake.
Yeah, I think we better go.
So it is possible. We can make a world free of Spyrex.
I suppose you could say this is an ideal future. In that one sense, at least.
But isn't it also the worst future there could ever be?
This one.
All my friends are dead. It sucks. Also, these are clearly the wrong places if I'm not finding the right stuff. Order Palace. Find me random crap, cats. Go.
Bye.
Good kitty. Right, on one hand, it's a great future because everything's coming up rosy, even the ground's growing back. But, on the other hand, all my friends are dead. Daddy makes the best food.
Drellin's so full of restaurants. The entire city smelled fantastic. Just thinking about it makes my stomach growl.
Really? At a time like this? Clearly all that time in the Abyss did nothing to steady your metabolism.
Oh, food is the fundamental building block of life, Jude. And you can't fight on an empty stomach.
Everyone's talking about food, and now I'm hungry.
As am I. When do you imagine we'll be eating?
Your cooking has them all eating out of your hand, Luger.
Indeed. Although I understand that Elle's father is quite the cook in his own right.
He sure is. He's the best cook I've ever met in my life.
Defeating Luger in the kitchen is no easy feat. I hope I get the opportunity to try his cooking one day.
Well, if you're that eager, when I see him again, I'll ask him for you. Maybe he'll take pity on everyone and cook for all of you.
I certainly hope he does.
Well, that would be most generous of him.
Slaves to your appetites. The whole lot of you.
Hey! I don't— oh god, that's another rock! I don't need no pity food! I need a food fight contest to prove that I'm the best damn chef that ever walked this earth. Even if it's virtual, I don't really know how to cook in reality. But I have my pride as a fictional character! As the best chef that ever damn lived. But, I don't need no— maybe you'll take pity on you. Screw that! I don't need no pity! Maybe I should, show him a thing or two around the kitchen. Maybe show him how to sneak some tomatoes into your minestrone. I mean, your lovely pasta soup that is based on the carrots. And that's why it's such a vibrant color. There's totally not any tomatoes in it. That's the worst save in human history. But it is a save. Seriously though, I don't need you taking pity on me. It's really weird seeing this place with all the vibrant green and sure, the enemies are still— actually no, even the enemies have changed. They're less murdery and more— oh, there's still not a single plant, but you know what I mean. Could have gotten that one. Give me this. Yoink. See, even the bags are seeds. Spyrex really— wait, Spyrite really fixed this place. Spyrex completely fucked it up, but Spyrite seems to really be the cure. Jude's onto something. Now the question I've got— I always have questions, as you know, but if we look up— actually no, Spirius owns the rights to Spyrite from the sound of it, so I'm pretty sure they won't tell us the answers to our questions. Because I was gonna say, because if this is the world, what, 8 years from now, 10 years from now, sometime in the future, it's definitely sometime in the future, but anyway, if we ask for the answers for how the world got to this state, how Spyrite works, does that then create a paradox in that we shouldn't know, so when we go back to our time, we know all the answers to all the questions? That's probably why Spirius won't talk to anyone about it. Because they know full well about all the dimensional breachy stuff. But, I don't know. Ah, well, whatever. We're here to destroy this place after all. Nice as it is? No.